I need just to see my head. There we go. Right. Okay. Good morning and welcome to Sunday morning. It's lovely and cosy in here, not so cosy outside. So we're all very glad to be here. Let's start on our backs this morning, bringing soles of the feet together as we have had a request for hips. We will start in reclined butterfly, opening up the hips from the get-go. So just lying on your back, I'm just going to tilt this down so that you can see the mat. Taking these first few minutes of our practice to connect with your breath. Letting everything be heavy while you're here on your mat. So you can bring the hands to the belly or let them fall to the side. Palms open towards the ceiling. Holding no tension on the breath. Holding no tension in the body. And while we're here, perhaps taking a scan from the top of the head all the way down the body and just checking for those little muscles that we hold tension in that we don't need to hold tension in. That might be the space between your eyebrows, the space around your eyes, your jaw. Can you peel the tongue away from the roof of your mouth? Can you relax the neck? Can you relax the shoulders? Can you let the belly go? Can you let the knees just relax and fall to the sides naturally, just that little bit more? And while you're here, starting to lengthen through the breath. Taking nice deep inhales, starting at the base of the belly. And as we exhale, letting the breath leave the chest, leave the lungs, and let the belly soften down towards the mat. Taking an inhale here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your breath start to return to its natural rhythm. And when you're ready, gently draw the knees together and hug the knees into the chest. And gently take some rock and roll motions, maybe side to side, maybe a little bit forward and back, just to massage out that lower back, massage out the shoulders. Taking a nice deep inhale here, and on your exhale, just gently, not 100% of your pressure, just squeeze the knees down towards the chest. Taking another inhale as we hold. Exhale, slightly more of a squeeze, still not 100%, maybe 70–80% here. Just warming up through the body. Then as we inhale, take the hands over the knees, and we're going to take some circles, taking the knees in opposite directions. So as we inhale, we take the legs out away from us. Exhale, draw the circles and bring the knees to chest. Inhale, take the knees away. Exhale, circle back to the body. Inhale, circle away. Exhale, knees back to the body. Hold here and take 3 circles in the opposite direction. So as we inhale, we bring knees to chest. Exhale, take the circles away. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, take the circles away. Coming back to stillness. Let's bring the hands underneath the knees and take the rock and roll all the way up the spine as much as you can. Then finding a nice tabletop position. Taking some movement into your tabletop And while we're here, let's warm the wrists up and just gently padding the hands all the way to face the knees. Just lingering when you get the hands to face the knees and just taking some movement slightly forward and back and pretending that this isn't really not very nice. And then taking the hands and padding them all the way forward. Maybe we bring the fingers to face one another and just take that movement side to side again. Just gently warming up into that space where your wrists meet your hands. And then, I'm sorry about this one. Oh, it's this one. I'm trying to do this every day because the more you do it, the less disgusting it is. So think happy thoughts while we're here. Happy thoughts. Maybe sing a nice song in your head. Maybe think about like some sort of nice Christmas food. I don't know. Whatever gets you through it. Just keep going. Breathe. And then reorient the palms. Oh, thank goodness that that's over. And taking 3 rounds of cat-cow. So taking a nice deep inhale, let the chin rise, chest goes towards the mat, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press through the hands, spine rounds, tilt the pelvis as much as you can towards the face. Inhale, rise. Exhale, rise. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. One more here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Let's step back with the left foot, step back with the right. We're finding our plank. So in our plank position, we have hands just slightly over the wrists. So keeping shoulder over the middle part of the hand as much as we can, pressing the ground away, tilt the pelvis forward just slightly so that we're not dumping into the low back. So making that nice plank shape. Taking an inhale here and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hover the right leg. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale here. Inhale, hover the left leg. Stay for the exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, drop it down. Now for the challenge. Inhale, lift the right arm if you can. Yes. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the left arm. Nice, 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 nice. Exhale, drop it down, knees down. Oh, big toes together. Let's find a child's pose. Beautiful work, guys, beautiful work. Take an inhale. Exhale, let everything be heavy. Inhale here. Exhale, let everything be heavy. Inhale, look forward, keeping chin and chest low. We're going to slide forward to find our cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, nose meets the mat. Lift the hands off the mat if you can. Now gently here. We're warming into the spine so it's not 100% of the movement. Inhale, just lift chin and chest off the mat. Exhale, nose to mat. Inhale, make the movement a little bit bigger this time. Exhale, nose to mat. Inhale, biggest movement yet. Press the feet into the mat. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift a bit higher. Nice. Exhale, down. Press through tabletop. Tuck the toes. Bent leg, downward facing dog. So keep the knees very bent. As we take an inhale here. And an exhale. Inhale, straightening out the legs, finding your full expression of your downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the right knee deeply, straighten the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bend the left, straighten the right. Exhale, back to center, bend the right, straighten the left. Exhale back to center, bend the left, straighten the right. Exhale, both heels go down towards the mat. See if you can come higher onto the toes. Exhale, let the heels, see if they can go just that teeny bit further. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, let the head be heavy. Inhale, look forward. Step forward with the right foot. Step forward with the left foot. Inhale, half lift. Bum to the back of the room. Belly nice and tight. Exhale, bend the knees so they connect with the belly. Forward fold. This first one just warming into the hamstrings. Taking a ragdoll just for a breath or two as we start our practice this morning. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands come overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back with the right, step back with the left. Knees down, heels in, chin and chest slide forward. Find your cobra. Exhale, nose to mat. Press back through plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Step the left foot forward. The right foot meets it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back. Right foot meets it. If full chaturanga is in your practice, please feel free to take it. Weight shifts forward. Elbows meet the ribs. Glutes squeeze, chest forward, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Your choice, hop or step, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Your choice, hop or step to the back of the mat. Either knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Upward or cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here in your downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips. So we're looking here to try and stack one hip on top of the other if we can. Beautiful, really lovely. Take an inhale, press the right hand into the mat. A little bit more just to keep the weight nice and even in both hands. Exhale to three-leg dog. Inhale, draw the knee under the body, squeeze it tight to the chest. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands, rotate the back foot to 45 degrees, we're rising to warrior one. Take an inhale here. Lovely. Exhale, check. You can see your big toe then sink down into that front leg. Lovely. Inhale, see if you can grow taller out of your waist. Keep the hands nice and light. You've got such a serious face. She does got a very serious face on whilst also doing the wrist movement. It's lovely. Inhale here. As we exhale, let's straighten the front leg. Find our pyramid pose. So keeping the hands either on the shins or on the thighs, or maybe down onto the mat, but avoiding that knee joint. So don't put any pressure onto that knee. Take an inhale here. See if you can keep your back nice and flat, and then think about sending the right hip to the back of the room and the left hip forward to the front of the room. Take a nice deep inhale, see if you can create a bit more length in your spine. So shooting the head, crown of the head towards the front of the room. Exhale here. Inhale, bend that front knee, we're rising to warrior two. Lovely. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee deeply. Just check you can see your big toe. Take an inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two, straighten the front leg. Beyonce, Beyonce, we're kicking the hip back, reaching the arm forward, then finding our Trikonasana. Beautiful, lovely. And here, just play around with how it feels. Rather than necessarily keeping the hips pointing towards the front of the room, maybe we kick the hip out just a little. I find I get more into my hamstring connector, adductors. If I just have, just that little kick of the bum towards the graffiti wall. Take it nicely, inhale here. Exhale, come back to your warrior. Inhale, toes to 10 and 2. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, goddess. And now we're getting hippy. And take some movement if you want to. Maybe you want to bring the hands onto the knees and just let each shoulder come into the center. Just see how it feels. Then on your next inhale, hands come up, we rise. As we exhale, we sink. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we sink. Inhale, we rise. Warming this one up. Exhale, we sink. Inhale, stay. Exhale, sink a bit more. Inhale, cartwheel the hands down. Bring that front foot, step back. And let's kick the right leg up towards the ceiling. Nice, 3-leg dog. Keep that leg lifted if you can as we float forward. Exhale, step the right foot behind you. Lift the hips. Well thing. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot on top of the other, find a side plank. You can drop the bottom knee if you need to. Inhale here. Exhale to plank. And take your flow. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Take an inhale, beautiful little twinkly down. See if you can stack your hips a little bit more. See if you can take that left toe down towards the mat a little bit more. See if you can press your left hand into the mat a little bit more. Inhaling, 3-leg dog. Exhale, draw the knee under the chest. Float forward, slowly does it. Keep that knee glued. Plant the foot, rotate the back foot to 45. We're rising to warrior 1. Lovely. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Take another inhale. Check you can see your big toe on the inside edge of your knee. Exhale, bend the knee a bit deeper. Have you got weight in the knife edge of the back foot? Can you put more of that there? Nice. Lovely. Inhale here. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, folding from the hips, find your pyramid. Again, fingertips come to shin, thigh, maybe to the mat. They do not come to any joint. So we don't want to rest on the ankle, we don't want to rest on the knee. Just wherever you are is perfect. Perfect. And also, if you're at a different part of your leg on this side, don't worry about it. That's perfectly normal. See if you can reach the crown of the head towards the front of the room a little bit more, reaching out of the hips. See if you can send your left hip back towards the back of the room, the right hip towards the front of the room, a little bit more. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, bend that front knee, we're rising to warrior two. Inhale here, check you can see your big toe. Exhale and sink into your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale, take a reverse. Inhale, back to your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Beyonce, hip back. Lengthen through the arm. And find your Trikonasana on the left side. Shoulders are nicely stacked. Trying to fit ourselves into a toaster. A human-sized toaster, obviously. Take a nice deep inhale here, and maybe you want to play around with kicking the butt back a little bit just to see how that feels on this side. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, reach that top hand just a little bit further towards the ceiling if you can. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend that front knee. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs. 10 and 2. This time, inhale, hands come up. Exhale, sink. Take a pause and bounce for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Rise all the way up. Come onto the toes. Both heels lift. Sink down. Nice. And we pause and bounce for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold here. Heels are lifted. See if you can lift the heels a bit more. Nice. Oh, inhale, drop the heels. Come all the way up. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Kick back. 3 legs up. Take an inhale. As we exhale, step that left foot behind and find your wild thing on this side. Chest lifts, hips lift. Core is nice and tight. Protect that low back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step to your side plank. Inhale, lift the hips. Really reach them towards the ceiling. Exhale, spin to plank. And take your flow. Take an inhale here. And exhale, let everything be heavy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring the knee under the body, step it in between the hands. Rise to warrior one. Exhale, straighten the front leg, fold to your pyramid. Inhale, rise all the way back to your warrior one. Then transition warrior two. Inhale, take a reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, kick the hip back. Trikonasana. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, toes up 10 and 2. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise and lift the heel on the right side. Exhale, sink. weight under the body, float forward, plant the foot, find warrior one. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten that front leg, fold forward, pyramid stretch. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, take a reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Beyonce, Beyonce, and Trikonasana. Inhale, lift that right arm as far as you can towards the ceiling. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, toes at 10 and 2. This time, inhale, right, all the way up. Exhale, we're going to bounce by 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Cartwheel the hands down. Kick the leg back, three-leg dog. Inhale, float forward. Exhale, well thick. Stay for the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, step to your side plank. Exhale here. Inhale, lift the top leg if you can. Exhale, spin to plank, keep that leg lifted if you can. And go through your flow. One more time. Come on, we've got this. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, float forward, rise to warrior one. Exhale, sink into that front leg. Inhale, straighten and fold. Exhale, rise to warrior one. Then find warrior two. Exhale, take a reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg, kick the hip back, Trikonasana. Inhale, reach towards the ceiling. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale this time. As we turn our toes to 10 and 2, we're going to take a wide leg forward fold. Hands come up, glue them by your ears. As we fold forward, sending the hips to the back of the room, keep those arms glued to your ears. Come halfway. Then exhale, take the full forward fold. And you can walk the hands to wherever feels good. If you would like to take tripod headstand, if that is in your practice, please feel free. And while you're here, see if you can shift the weight into the balls of your feet. It might feel like you're about to face plant the floor, but you probably won't. And even if you do, you're among friends, nice help. You're among friends. That's what we're here for. Just allowing the body to be heavy. Taking a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, working your way back out of your tripod headstand. Bring the left hand to the center of your mat and rise through the right hand. So we're going to kick the left hip towards the back of the room just a smidge. Inhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches towards the ceiling. Feel that in the inner thighs, maybe a little bit into the low back, and into the middle part of your spine, the thoracic part of your spine. Inhale, come back to center, walk the feet, walk the hands back to the top of your mat. Kick back, three-leg dog. That right leg lifts, three-leg dog, exhale, step the foot behind you, take your walking. Inhale, see if you can lift a little bit higher, lift the chest a little bit higher. Exhale, step the foot to find your side plank. Inhale, lift that right leg if you can. Exhale, spin, keep that leg lifted if you would like. to, and take your flow. Last time, here as we inhale, lift the left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, draw the knee under the body, plant the foot, rise to warrior one. Exhale, bend that front knee. Inhale, straighten the front leg, fold, pyramid stretch. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, take your reverse. Exhale, straighten the front leg, Trikonasana. Inhale here, see if you can reach that right hand further towards the ceiling. Safely exhale. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Let's tie the toes and let's find our wide leg forward fold once again. Inhale, both arms come up. Glue the biceps to the ears. Folding from the hips, send the hips back. We're coming halfway. Stay for the inhale and reach forward even more if you can. Inhale, come all the way back up. With control. Exhale, come halfway. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, rise back up. Nice. Last time, with control. Exhale, come down halfway. Then find the floor with your fingers, if that's there for you, and come into your wide leg forward fold. Taking tripod headstand again, if that's there for you. Just let the body be heavy. Excellent. And when you're ready, walking the feet in slightly, walk the hands to frame that left foot, step back, three-leg dog. Inhale, float the body forward. Exhale, step the foot on the outside edge of your mat, wall thing. Stay for the inhale. Exhale to side plank. Inhale, lifting that left leg, if that's there for you. Exhale, spin to plank and flow. When you get to your downward facing dog, big toes are together, knees are wide, child's pose. Take a drink, towel up if you're here, or at home, you may have turned your heating up to 35 degrees. I can't say that I blame you. But enjoy at least a few breaths in your child's pose. Let the breath return back to its natural rhythm. Everyone looks absolutely cooked here. Oops, did I go too hard for a Sunday morning? Yay! Good. Now we chill. Since hips were requested, we know what's coming. So when you're ready, when you've had at least a few breaths in your child's pose, let's come back to downward facing dog. Don't worry, we're not staying here long. Just finding your downward facing dog, pedal it out, just gently, at your own pace. Then inhaling, lift the right leg. As you exhale, bring the right knee under the body, float forward, and then take some internal and external rotation movements with the foot. So we're moving the knee and we're moving the hip socket, hip joint here. When you get your toes to point towards the left. Gently drop the knee behind the wrist. Walk the foot backwards. And this is the place where your leg should be for your pigeon. So, not to ease into pigeon lightly, because you know, that wouldn't be me. Let's do some hip strengthening before we chill out a little bit. So, you can keep your fingers tips on the mat in front of you. You can bring them out to the side, or you can fly and take them all the way out to the sides. So, from here, we're pulsing this right hip. We're pulsing it, squeeze for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, hold here, hold at the top, hold, and let it go. Here, you can walk your hands forward, you can take the right arm and thread it underneath the body and take a twisted pigeon, because that actually is really lovely, nice, really nice. And while we're here, in our pigeon poses, this is when I start to ramble on to you about all sorts of fun things to take your mind off the stretch that is occurring in your body. So, usually here we talk about cake or ice cream or any stupid jokes. I mean, we're going to have lots after Christmas. I expect everyone to bring Christmas cracker jokes, actually, after Christmas for pigeon pose. And we're going to go around the room and everyone's going to tell us one. That counts for you guys at home too. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Then, when you're ready, let's make our way back up to our proud pigeon pose. Now, you can hang here, you can stay here, or if it works for you, you can bend the back leg and you can take a twisted, reclined, all sorts of weird things, quad stretch. Just take an inhale here, and an exhale. Inhaling, and exhaling. Inhale, let that leg go. Let's find our way back to downward facing dog. Oh, and just, yeah, that noise right there. I just made that noise internally. Just see how it feels. Just marinate in your post-pigeonness. Then, inhaling, lift the left leg, float forward, bring the knee underneath the body, take those internal and external rotations of the knee. Then, dropping the knee behind the wrist, work your way back to your pigeon. She just left them out. Then once again on this side you have the same options, and know that it's okay that you don't necessarily take the same options as you did on the other side. If one side's stronger than the other, that's absolutely fine. Fingertips down, fingertips out to the side, or flying. Ooh, everybody's opting for flying, I like it. Right, so taking 5 pulses for 5, squeeze. For 4, squeeze. For 3, for 2, for 1, hold here, hold, and hold a bit more, and squeeze a bit more, squeeze, and release, nice. Oh, once again, you can take the left arm under the body and find a twisted pigeon if you don't want to take the traditional front-facing variation. I don't know if they're the right ones, but we'll go with it. And again, here thinking about something that's made you smile, something that smells nice, something that tastes nice, very nice, all those things that are nice, nice things. Nice is a terrible word, isn't it? Lovely things. Yummy things, yes. We're quite lucky that at this time of year there are an abundance of yummy things around. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales, just remembering to breathe. Taking one more breath here. Then on your exhale, let's make our way back up into our proud pigeon. I'm very proud of you. Taking the quad stretch again, if you would like to, if that's there for you. This is horrible, this one. This is almost as bad as that wrist stretch. So I do apologise. Taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale, beautiful. Lovely, all right. Inhale. Exhale, gently release the leg. Let's swivel onto our bums. And we're going to come all the way down onto our backs, but not to waste a core opportunity. Let's add our boat to low boat, maybe a few times. Let's see how we feel. Bringing up. So when we come into boat, we're not doing this. We're keeping the chest lifted. We're keeping the core engaged, locked in place. No cheating in boats in this studio or at home under my watch, even though I can't see because I've got my glasses on. Inhale, lift the legs if you can, nice. On your exhale, extend the legs out. Inhale, bring them back in. Exhale, extend. Everyone's doing amazing. Inhale, brings you back in. Exhale, extend. Yes, inhale, brings you back in. One more. Exhale, extend. Hold at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Hold, 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 hold. Squeeze that belly. Nice. Really good, really good, really good. And let it go. Okay. That was beautiful and lovely and wonderful. Bring your feet close to your bum. So we're going to do, in the spirit of getting into our hips a bit more, we're going to do cobbler's bridges. I just want to set you up with your pelvic floor and pelvic tilting, as we always do, before we start, just to get that lower part of the spine moving. So, just gently, in your own time, just taking a few tilts of the pelvis forward and back. Massaging the sacral spine. I know I say it often, but this is where all your digestive nerve endings live. And it's a part of the body that doesn't move very much. So just tilting forward and back. It's also where a lot of low back pain radiates from. By doing this, we're stimulating the SI joints and doing all sorts of nice things for our bodies. So, now that we've done a few pelvic tilts, we're going to engage our pelvic floor. So squeeze the sitting bones together, the bones in the middle of your bum. So this is not a glute squeeze, this is a squeeze of those muscles towards one another. Then we're going to squeeze the muscles that keep our bodily functions in. So you should, if you have engaged everything that I've just said, which I know is a lot of instruction, you should feel your low belly really like working. That is your deep core working. That is a very core of your stabilization. On your exhale, release pelvic floor and tilt the pelvis towards the front of the room. On your inhale, squeeze pelvic floor, tilt the pelvis back towards the face. Again, you'll feel the lower abdominals working. You might feel the inner thighs working. Exhale, tilt the pelvis away. Inhale, tilt the pelvis towards the face. Squeeze, 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 squeeze pelvic floor. Nice, let go. Bring the soles of the feet together. We're taking cobbler's bridge. So the knees fall out wide, we come to our reclined butterfly pose. The heels in theory should still be in the same distance away from the body in this cobbler's bridge. And as we tilt the pelvis slightly forward, we're represencing that pelvic floor feeling. It feels a little different in this open position, but you can still work the pelvic floor exceptionally well here. So as we tilt the pelvic floor tilt the pelvis towards us, engaging pelvic floor, we lift the body off the mat. Keep that pelvic floor engaged, keep everything nice and tight, and maybe here you can walk the triceps underneath the body. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the hands into the mat. Represence that pelvic floor if you've lost it, and really squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze with pelvic floor. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling all the way back down onto your mat. Nice. Let the body be heavy. Maybe you want to tilt the pelvis forward and back just a little while we're here. Then inhale, represence pelvic floor. Squeeze that pelvic floor. Lift the body off the mat. Nice, nice, nice. And again, maybe you can walk the shoulders underneath the body. Maybe you can squeeze the pelvic floor a little bit more. Take an inhale. And exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor a bit more. Inhale. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're rolling all the way back down onto the mat. Take those pelvic tilts. If wheel is in your practice and you'd like to take your final back bend in wheel, please feel free to go there if this is your practice. If you're coming with me, squeeze pelvic floor. Really, really, really squeeze it before we start. Tilt the pelvis towards the face. Lift the body off the mat. Walk the triceps under the body if that's there for you. Squeeze pelvic floor. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Squeeze pelvic floor. Inhale. Squeeze a bit more. Exhale. See if you can lift the chest a little bit higher. Exhale here. Inhale. Squeeze pelvic floor. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling all the way back down onto the mat. Let the knees just be wide. If you stay in your bridge, just for a breath or two here. Then inhaling, bringing the knees together. Let the feet find the edges of the mat and the knees fall into center. Allowing the lower spine just to neutralize once again. If it feels nice, you can gently let one knee and then the other knee fall into center, getting some internal rotation on the hips. Nice. Then from here, it's your choice of inversion. So you can take whichever upside down position you would like. You can take waterfall for a restorative pose. You can take shoulders down, heads down, hands down. Pincher. Go crazy. The world is literally your lobster. You can even take downward facing dog if you want. It's up to you. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. For those in shoulders down, if you'd like to take the legs overhead and come into flower pose, you certainly can do that. If your feet touch the mat or floor behind you, You can release the lower back, otherwise keep it nice and steady. Nice. Then, when you're ready, rolling with kindness and compassion for yourselves out of your inverted position and finding your counter pose. So headstanders, handstanders, taking child pose, everybody else finding a fish pose. So forearms on the mat, crown of the head rests on the mat behind you. Taking an inhale here. And a big exhale. Then releasing the hands from under the bum if you're in your fish pose, making your way onto your back if you're in child pose. Let's draw the knees into the chest once again. And just see how it feels to be here. This time you can squeeze the knees in as tight as you would like and just notice if there's any difference in the feeling of this posture from the beginning of practice to now. There may be, there may not be. Just note it. That's all we're looking for here. Taking a bit of movement, maybe side to side. Then cactusing the arms or letting the arms be long. Cactusing gets more into the front of the shoulders. Let the legs just casually fall to one side. Gaze goes over the opposite hand. And here you have leg variation. You can extend the top leg if you wish. You can wrap the top leg around the bottom to add some extra gravity, or you can just let the legs be heavy to the side. Just wherever you are, let everything be as heavy as you can. And see here, if you can take that scan once again, how do you let tension creep up into your forehead? Can you peel the tongue away from the roof of your mouth and relax the jaw? Can you relax the shoulders and let everything be a little heavier? Can you relax the belly? Can you relax the legs? Taking one more deep breath in and out. Inhaling, coming through center, let the legs be heavy. Over to the opposite side, let the gaze go over. The opposite hand, getting the full rotation of your spine. And once again, letting everything be as heavy as you can. Taking nice, long, deep inhales and long, slow exhales. One more inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Exhale, let the legs be long. Let the palms be open towards the ceiling. Taking your final resting posture of class. Your very well deserved Shavasana. your own time, gently starting to move your fingers. Gently starting to move your toes. Rolling onto the right side of the body if that feels nice. Then, in your own time, making your way to a nice, comfortable, easy seated position at the top of your mat. Eyes closed or gaze soft. As always, it has been my very great honour and privilege to guide you in your practice this morning. The light in me is always grateful for and deeply honours the light in every single one of you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Fill it with yummy things, things that smell nice, and stupid jokes. Namaste.
Namaste.